What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. All right, this is Carlton M. This is Plan Your Greatness. This is actually part 2, because we're going to talk about the vision statement. When you open the book, Plan Your Greatness, one of the first things you're going to come across is that you can read is going to be the mission and vision statement. Now, we're not going to do a weigh-in because I already did that earlier in the mission statement. But let me just tell you real quick, I'm at 248, okay, adding some weight, so getting a little stronger, because some of you may be just looking at this video before you look at the mission statement video. And I will say, you might want to stop this one, go find the mission statement video, and then come back and do this one, all right? But we're going to get right into it. All right, it is so important that you know what your mission statement is and what your vision statement is. Now, I'm going to break that down a little bit. If some of you don't know what the difference is between a mission statement and a vision statement, here's my interpretation of it. A mission statement kind of carves out, not kind of, but it does, it carves out what you are going to be doing on a daily basis that is moving you toward your goal. You have these daily goals, things that you see in your daily life that you are going to be accomplishing that is going to make your life better, your children's life better, the world a better place. Okay? But it doesn't point to like this long term. It doesn't like define the long-term goal. This is more of the behaviors and the actions that you want to do. All right? And then your vision statement, which is what we're going to cover, is what you envision seeing the world looking like as a result of your daily actions. That's my interpretation of the difference between a mission statement and a vision statement. All right, so lifelong legacy, you're passing things on, children, you're making an impact in the world. All right, so here's my vision statement. I want over a billion people, so that means everybody, okay? Over at least a billion people, but over that number, to view one of my videos, read one of my books, listen to a podcast, audio book, and or hear me speak live, which I believe will impact their lives in such a positive way that it's going to impact other people as well. Maybe even, and maybe I'll put this into the vision statement as well, is that they want to even buy a piece of merchandise to have something tangible as far as my vision. Maybe because I'm going to have shirts and hoodies that have quotes on them. So if they've been moved by what I say or read or whatever, that they actually want to buy a shirt that embodies that vision. All right. And what I'm doing every day, okay, which is creating this connection, is I'm going to be creating content. I have the book done. That's going to be published. I'm going to start speaking live to schools, to businesses, sales organizations. I'm going to be creating these videos. I'm going to be doing the audio. I'm going to have the merchandise. And that is in turn is going to create the change in the world and the legacy that I seek. That is what a vision statement does. You are trying to put a stamp. Like they say, eliminate the carbon stamp. What I'm going to do, I'm trying to put a Hamilton stamp on the world, a Plan Your Greatness stamp, letting people know, like from my vision statement to the mission statement, that you matter here, that your existence matters. And I'm trying to inspire people to find their voice and then start sharing that voice with the rest of the world, because that's what I have done. In the midst of all the things that I went through in my life, the dysfunctional childhood, the relationship with my father, to becoming and recognizing what a skill that I had as a professional athlete in the midst of all that trouble and being a special ed student, barely graduate from high school, all of a sudden turning into this elite athlete, then realizing after my baseball career that I had not really planned for that, which sunk me into a bout of depression, ended up being homeless and going to prison. Then having to ask myself very specific questions and how I dug myself out of that. And that's why I'm here today, because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to you guys. some of you don't know that you have greatness within you. That's why I know now you can actually plan your greatness. Some of us have been so beat down by life situations and all these other things that I have been through. But it takes a very intentional, deliberate effort to look within yourself and say, I'm better than this. I'm better than this situation. But how do I find out? That's why I'm making these stream of videos. That's why I wrote that book, because it details the things that I went through and the process of reprogramming, rewiring myself to say, you know what? Your life does matter. And regardless on how many people tell you, and more specifically, people that say that they love you, tell you you're not shit, that shut up with that noise. Don't come in there with that. You're never going to be any good. You're a piece of shit. So this book, these videos are to let you know that regardless on what anybody says to you, they don't know what potentially you can do. And I am making all these videos and these books and everything to share with you and say, you know, you can change that story. And that's what I actually did. And by having some goals, but then all of a sudden matching those goals up with your mission statement and your vision statement, you can change your life, and you can inspire the world. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not just settling for inspiring my son and daughter or my immediate family and just those friends. I'm making these videos, and I made this book, and I'm on this journey of Plan Your Greatness because I believe that I can impact the world in a very positive way. All right, so here's my challenge to you. My challenge is for you to write your vision statement. It may take you 5 minutes. Some of you, it may take an hour, a day, a week, a month. It may take you a year before you actually really know what it is, the lifelong legacy and impact that you want to have on the world. Now, if you have not watched the mission statement video, I would say go watch that one first. Do the steps in there, which I tell you, write your mission statement, write your 3 truths, and then come to the mission statement video and then write that. Because I believe you have to have your mission statement in place and your 3 truths before you can actually write a good vision statement. All right? Like this page, subscribe to this page. And I think this is the shortest video that I've made. Like this page, subscribe to this page, and share this page. Okay, I'm going to say this again. This is Carlton Hamilton. Thank you all for joining me on Plan Your Greatness. And I will say this again. Plan your greatness, because no one else will. All right? I will see you next time.